Hey Michael, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Today I got to speak with Matt, and he thought you should be the one to get this free custom video. So today we're going to go over some tips that you can apply right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of those organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized. Now, you do have a nice looking website. It looks like it may have been professionally done. And you do have a lot of the key factors. So you do have separate pages for each of your services and even your service areas. However, in your service areas, you have duplicate content, just replacing out names of locations. And that doesn't work. All pages have to have their own unique content and keywords, and it defeats the purpose. These service area pages kind of defeat the purpose because the whole purpose of having these service area pages here is so that you can be found in each of these communities. But by not using the local buyer intent keywords for that location and not having original content, Google is not picking up any of these pages. They're not indexing you for these keywords. So you're not going to be found organically in those communities. So all of those pages need to be redone with original content and the proper keywords for each service in each of those locations. Now, so your home page does have a good amount of content. Again, most of this is pretty much repetitive throughout your entire website. A lot of this is very similar wording. And it doesn't really have much for local buyer intent keywords, even on the homepage. Homepage, you're doing exactly what you should be. You're summarizing your services. You've got over 1,500 words, which is great. Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,500 words. So you guys are doing really good there. You definitely need more words than your top competitors. But these words need to be focused on your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords in this location for the services that you're offering. That's what people are searching for in Google, and that's what your website needs to be built around. This is also confusing because it says areas we serve, but then it doesn't say anything about the areas we serve. So that is kind of confusing, at least for that title. So, yeah, so content is key when it comes to ranking. Um, unless you're going to be performing your services nationwide, you don't want national keywords. You want keywords with a location attached to it. Otherwise, you're going to get false metrics. You're going to get people from other states that land on your website trying to get your services and then leave. And so very few will actually be from your service area. So you want to focus on those local keywords. If we look at your top competitor in Salt Lake City for water restoration, we have AAA Restoration. They don't have a fabulous website. They do have separate pages for each service area, and they are going after more of the local buyer intent keywords than you guys are. They do have content, but they don't have nearly as much content as you guys. So you're definitely beating them on the content, but you're going to have to work on the content keyword strategy, going after those local buyer intent keywords. And you need to make sure you have more and better than all your top competitors. But a website by itself isn't enough to be found on Google. You do have to have it supported by SEO. So if we take a look here, you have a domain rating, which is your website as a whole, of 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. That's 100% because of referring domains and backlinks. Google gives you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain, so anything else is considered spammy. Not all links are created equal, so you only want do follow backlinks that are of high authority, which means that they're directly related to your service. If we look over here, only 3 of those referring domains are do follows, which means only 3 are doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for 37 keywords, but you're getting 0 traffic to your website on average per month. So it just proves that your website is not optimized and you're not getting that organic traffic. So you're missing out on thousands of potential volume in your service areas. If we look at your keywords, none of your keywords are on the first page of Google. There are 10 spots. So you are not going to be found for any of these keywords until you start ranking on the first page. Now, if we look at your competitor, they have a great score of a 25. They've got over 2,000 backlinks and over 300 referring domains, but only 115 of those are do follows. So you would need to beat their 115 referring domains in quantity as well as quality. And the same goes for all your competition. They have been indexed for over 1,000 keywords, and they are getting over 346 people to their website, despite not having those service area pages. So again, they're capturing a lot more volume than you guys are because you're not optimized. And the last part is this Google Maps section or Google My Business page. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. And so if you're not listed in this top 3 for each service area and service, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are citations. That's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Dex, Yellow Pages, Yelp, etc. And so you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords that are supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. I hope that you're able to apply these tips and start capturing those organic leads. And if you have any questions at all, give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.